program on Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System, or WHMIS. This program will help you become familiar with the Controlled Products Regulation so that you know what your responsibilities are under WHMIS and that you will be able to recognize controlled or hazardous products in your workplace. The objectives of this program will be, we'll do an introduction, an overview of WHMIS and where it originates. Module 1, the regulations and responsibilities. Module 2 will cover the different classes in WHMIS. Module 3, we will cover the requirements for material safety data sheets. And in Module 4, we will look at what's required on labels and the different types of labels to be used under WHMIS. Next one will be exemptions, what's not covered by WHMIS, and then there will be a quiz at the end of the program. WHMIS means Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System. The mandatory use of WHMIS in all Canadian workplaces has been in place since 1988. The same information must be available in all Canadian workplaces so that all have access to the same information. There have been no amendments in the WHMIS regulations since it was introduced. The worker has the right to know what the hazards are of the products that they work with. The information available to workers must be sufficient and adequate in order to ensure their protection, and so they may take the appropriate measures to protect themselves against any risk presented by the products they are exposed to. Workers must respect the employer's right to confidentiality. The employer must disclose the hazards in the workplace and what the workers must do to protect themselves. The employer may request a trade secret exemption for certain types of information. WHMIS is composed of 3 elements. These 3 elements are complementary. The labels warn the workers of the danger and are the first level of defense. Advised of the risk, these workers now must consult the MSDS to get controlled information about the product. Without training, the employees do not have the required knowledge to read and understand the information provided by the first 2 elements. The employer must teach employees how the system works and show what security measures are available for their protection.